Here's an interview from one of our past shows on Rock and Metal Revival. If you're interested in hearing full shows, go to our Facebook page and check out our list of affiliates for times and places where you can hear Rock and Metal Revival. Right there is Quiet Riot and Run for Cover on Rock and Metal Revival, and that was the song they kicked off the show with the last time I saw them. I was lucky enough to see them, and with us today is a longtime friend of Rock and Metal Revival. We want to welcome Alex-Grossi back to the Revival. How you doing, Alex?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me on again. It's been far too long.
It has been too long. And first off, Alex, everyone here at Rock and Metal Revival we want to pass on our condolences on the passing of Frankie Banali. He had been on the show many times, and I can't believe it's been over a month that he's been gone already. I mean, how are you and the other members of the Quiet Riot family doing?
Well, first off, thank you very much for that. That means a lot. And we're good. We're hanging in there. I mean, it definitely doesn't seem like it's been a month already. It's been very surreal. But yeah, no, everyone's hanging in there okay. I mean, considering everything that's going on in the world, we're just pushing forward, and yeah, it's all good here. We definitely miss him so much, but at the same time, it's comforting to know that we're moving on and doing things the way he would have wanted it to be. Actually, the way he left it for it to be, and we're just we're all good. Just keep on keeping on.
Well, now word came out a few weeks ago that you guys were going to continue on going forward with upcoming dates that you had scheduled. That had to be a tough decision to make.
Well, yes, no. I mean, it was sort of already put in play. I mean, the Frankie knew obviously what was going on with his health, and he obviously shows were being accepted. In spite of that, and so basically, yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it's definitely tough and surreal, and but it's part of the process we have to do. And, we're doing it right. I mean, Frankie's wife is taking over managing the band, and she's, no one better than her to do it because she's been sort of groomed and has been there every step of the way since we got back together in 2010. So it's been a very organic process so far, and we're pretty happy with everything, all things considered.
So for our fans for our listeners who don't know, who's sitting behind the kit now, and I never would say replacing Frankie, but playing the drums in Quiet Riot.
We had Johnny Kelly, who is best known for playing with Typo Negative and Danzig. He stepped in for Frankie last spring when Frankie first got sick, and he did the lion's share of the shows, and he just he hasn't left. He's been doing a great job, and so we've got Johnny for the time being. As far as we know, yeah. So Johnny Kelly from Typo Negative, he's been doing a great job, and Frankie definitely vetted him for the process back in the day too. So it's all good. We're very happy.
Well, it's almost been. Now I was looking at the calendar, and it's almost been a year since you guys released Hollywood Cowboys. Now I know this is probably too early to ask this question, but are there plans to do new music in the future for Quiet Riot?
I mean, I don't see why not. It's sort of part of every band's evolution to do that. I mean, we're musicians. It's what we do. I mean, there's definitely, excuse me, there's definitely some stuff in the works. Nothing real specific right now, but yeah, I mean, it's what we do. I mean, we're a band, and if it's going to keep going and evolving, yeah, I don't see why not. It's a great lineup of players, and when the time is right, I'm sure that'll be addressed and sorted out.
Alex, with the COVID going on, and you and I talked about this off the air, it just sucks that there's been no live music, and you as a musician, it's got to be hard on you not being able to get out and play. But have you been able to write? What have you been up to? With no live music for the past 6-7 months.
Yeah, it's definitely been a major adjustment. I've personally been doing a lot more studio stuff, recording with Dizzy, with Hookers and Blow, and for his solo record, and been doing a lot of writing as well, putting ideas down on tape and, sort of archiving them depending on what project they would work for. But yeah, it's definitely been very surreal, especially for a band that toured as much as we did and do, to just sort of hit the brakes and stop altogether. But at the same time, everyone's in the same boat, so it's not like it's just us. It's just sort of even the playing field across the board, So we're hanging in there, just waiting to see what's going to happen next year. So.
Well, I was on the Quiet Riot website before you and I got hooked up here on the phone, and you guys do have dates booked. Are you guys still playing those?
Yeah, as of right now, yeah. The next show we have is in Ulrich, Missouri. I believe that's October 9th at the Grand Stage Amphitheater. and that's like a 2-day festival event that we're headlining. And I believe there's a couple more for later this fall, and then about a dozen or so already, and many more coming in for 2021. And yeah, as long as everything's safe and we can go out and do them, we're going to do them. Absolutely.
Outstanding. So let's change gears here a little bit. We've been playing some of the new music from Hookers and Blow lately, and to be honest with you, we love it. And we were just wondering what's going on with Hookers and Blow. I know that's kind of your side project, and it's Dizzy's side project. And are you guys still going to go out and do Hookers and Blow dates, or are you just what's going on with the band?
We had a bunch of shows this year that got canceled, obviously, and they're moved to next year. So whenever we can do it again, we're going to do it. Providing Guns N' Roses and Quiet Riot aren't working, obviously. That's the one stipulation. And we're just going to keep releasing music until then. I mean, the original plan was to put out the whole record at once this year, and then when touring got put on hold, we decided to leak out, 2 or 3 singles to sort of keep people interested. And, the last single we did was a cover of Led Zeppelin's Trampled Underfoot, which, features Frankie Banali, one of his last recordings, I believe. And all the proceeds for that go to the Pancreatic Cancer Foundation. Well, so that's been something really cool we've been working on, and, sort of promoting that. And, yeah, just trying to keep the name out there without touring, which is, thankfully we have a lot of music in the cans. We can keep releasing stuff. But when the time is right, we'll absolutely, we're still active very much. So just waiting to go back on the road at some point.
Well, I know that one of the tunes that you guys put out not too long ago that I just love was the Eddie Money version of, the Eddie Money Shakin'. I got to ask, did Eddie get to hear that?
He knew that we were doing it. He knew about the band because Hookers and Blow has been performing for like 16 years.
Oh, yeah.
And about 10 years ago, I ran into him at the airport going to a Quiet Riot show, and we had breakfast, and I got his phone number, and I would text him whenever we had a show, and he loved the name, obviously. And his daughter recently heard it, and I heard from her about it, Jesse Money. So, yeah, the money estate is aware, and I'm glad that they're behind it. It means a lot.
That's awesome.
Eddie was the character. He was definitely a friend too. So.
Well, I got to ask, Alex. I mean, as far as Hookers and Blow go, I've seen a few of those shirts around here in Wisconsin. Is the merchandise still as strong as it always was?
We just really only have that shirt, but yeah, they're available on our Facebook page, H&B Merch, and yeah, they're still around. Just go check it out. Sick Boy Motorcycles is the distributor for those. They do them from their shop, and they make some pretty cool custom stuff as well. So, yep, we're more known for the shirt than creating music. Actually, we've never written a song. We just cover songs and sell shirts.
It sounds like you guys have I know a few people that have gotten to check out the show live, and they say you guys look like you're having a great time when you play live, and it's got to be for Hookers and Blow.
It's just it's just a party. I mean, we do it to get as a. It's like watching guys on a camping trip or fishing trip on stage. We're just having fun with our friends, jamming some songs, and wherever we go, we bring the party with us. It's not really anything more than that. That's and people pick up on it. It's very infectious when they come see us, I think.
Outstanding.
The bars always do very well. The next day I get a text saying, "Oh, we did $5,000 in Jaeger shop." All right, we did our job.
You did your job, exactly. Well, Alex, we appreciate you taking time to talk with us today. You're always welcome here, and we want to wish you and the Quiet Riot family nothing but success in these upcoming dates. I just want to know, do you have a message for the Quiet Riot fans out there?
Just thank you for all the support we've gotten recently. The past year and a half has been pretty brutal for all of us, and the fans have been right there with us, and just thank you for all the support and positive encouragement. It definitely helps us along. So just thank you. That's the main thing.
All right, and Alex, where's the best place to keep up to date on what's going on with Quiet Riot?
Just go to quietriot.band. That's the band's website, or there's a Quiet Riot Facebook page. They're both authorized and official, and we'll have all the new dates and news as it happens.